Welcome back, no big intro today, let's look at some horrible freaks. So, this is the Graves of the Lost by Bestiarum Games, one of my absolute favourite STL creators. They do some amazing miniatures, I absolutely love them, and they've done it again. They've got me. They've got me hook, line and sinker with this lot. How could they not? We have a creepy, larger-than-life dude in a hood, I was going to say hero, but, you know, not quite the centrepiece, the leader-style figure there in the form of the Sepulchrite. Sepulchrite? How do you pronounce that? It's fine. The Balefire Gargoyle is peak Dark Souls, and I absolutely love it. We've got some horrible dogs, which immediately, the lad with the head split in two, that's a 10 out of 10 dog. It just is. Lads with too many limbs, lads with no limbs, like there's just... It's got everything. It's got everything that I like. So let's have a look through these, because good lord. This lad, I'm going to say Sepulchrite, and that's probably wrong. Deal with it. I love the design of this guy. I really, really like it. Very gangly, and yet quite short in the leg department. The hood is so menacing with it being so tall. Just looks horribly deformed in the best possible way. And yes, I realise that I'm saying that about someone who has got a fully open middle of the body. Like, there's the ribcage there. I'm pretty sure we can see the spinal column, so yes, deformed. But all the proportions are off. Even if it wasn't an empty cavity where the stomach and the rest of the organs would be, the proportions are still all over the place, but in a very creepy way. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's just proper corrupted undead priest vibes. So good. There's too many arms. I'm always a fan of too many arms, right? I just can't help myself. I love a model where you look at it and go, oh, that's already weird, but why? Why that many limbs? And we've got that here. Just the pose as well, very powerful, but quite calm. The armour on the legs is very fun. It's just great. Just great. Love it. So fun. Ugh. God. Horrible face. Oh, God, I didn't even realise. I didn't notice. I thought he had like a weird deformed elongated head. He doesn't. It's multiple skulls like piled on top of each other under the hood. That's way worse than what I thought it was, and infinitely better. That's class. 10 out of 10. Nicely done. Oh man. Again, we've got some of the untethered souls as well from like some of the other stuff. The close-up on the armour there as well. That is... Oh, that's good. That's nice. That is going to pick up some streak and grime, some dirty down rust. That is going to look so good on that armour. I like the fact that the armour is battered and worn, but the staff isn't. That's quite nice. I like the contrast there. Also, a lot of nice texture on the base. I do like a base with a bit of action going on it. I love the cloth that Bestiarum do. I love it. Every single time. There's always texture. There's always a bit of tearing. There's like holes. There's damage. And when I'm printing that stuff off on my Reflex RS Turbo now? Yeah, it's the RS Turbo now because I replaced the screen. It comes out so smooth. It is a joy to paint. I love painting cloth. I love painting damaged cloth even more because you can just get a bit more out of it. These are the soul vessels and I love them. I love them so much. They're so creepy and weird. They're just so messed up. Annoyingly, this is perfect stuff for an area that the party is currently in D&D. Like, right now, I could do with having these printed and painted ready for Tuesday, but already having had it done because they are perfect for where the party is. They are so creepy and weird. I love the extra limbs. That one that's like... I don't know how to phrase this without sounding like an absolute nutcase. The one that's bottom left, with all the arms sticking out. And when I say all the arms, yes, they all have more than, one set of arms. But I'm talking the one with all the arms reaching out. My immediate thought when I saw that was that it's like a bouquet of limbs. And I don't think that's a normal thing for a person to think. And I'm slightly concerned about myself for having thought it. I mean, I've highlighted that one. To be fair, they all look great. The cloth and the bandages wrapped round the waist stuff is like pushing through and trying to force itself out. The one that's all chained up with the faces and the screaming skulls that are on fire pushing themselves out of the armour is so horrifying. I absolutely love it. Also, little things. This is one of the things that I love about Bestiarum Games, right? This is one of the reasons that I talk about them a lot, and I print so much of their stuff, and I love their work. One of this lot has got the arms folded. It's like it's trying to comfort itself as it walks. But it's also got at least 2 heads, I think maybe 3 with one facing the wrong way, and other, like, arms growing out of the torso. But just that little bit of... That's quite a human thing to do. The folded arms, the crossed arms as you walk, that is quite a... Like, it's an unconscious response, isn't it? To, like, being cold or being afraid. The fact that one of them is doing that, it makes it more horrifying because it makes it more likely that there is something left of the people that are crammed into these things. It's so good. I love them. 5 horrible lads, each one more horrifying than the last. 10 out of 10, absolutely fantastic. Oh, look at the arms. Look at the way they're folded. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And I think that might be another head, like, facing the wrong way. Is there another mate? It's kind of hard to tell the anatomy of them. I would need to print them out and turn them around, but there's... Ugh, they're gross. They're really gross. In a good way, obviously. Sometimes you want a bit of gross. That's also fantastic. I love all the skulls pushing out of the chest. They've done another model like that, which I have on my desk right now. I'm trying to remember what this thing's called. Is it the Revenant, maybe? But I've got this lad, right? I've got this lad. He's got a bunch of skulls pushing out of the armour, and the armour looks super similar. So I wonder if this is a continuation of whatever set this guy is from. I can't remember what set that's called. I've also got the other version of this down there somewhere, because there's a couple of these. But, I mean, they are just as good holding them as looking them on there. Even better, arguably, because you can see all the detail as you turn them around and stuff. But I need to print. I need to paint this. I really need to paint this. Like, now, to be honest. I need it very, very soon. That's reminded me, which, I mean, I've had years. I've had it for so long, I've never got around to it. I will get round to it, I promise. Oh, look at that. Just so good. I just love all the little details, all the damage. I really, really like this one. That big screaming head that's pushing out the top is insanely cool. Oh, I mean, I guess if the other one is a bouquet of arms, this one's like a bouquet of skulls. I mean, the legs and the arms could be the stems of the flower. Why am I going into this analogy more? Why am I doing that? I'm making it worse. I'm just making it worse. I'm just making myself sound more weird. I think that might be the most horrifying. Just in general presentation, that one's really getting me. Not that the others aren't. They're all horrible in a brilliant way. But that one, it's the reaching out. It's the reaching for stuff. That's one of the things that I find quite fun about putting loads of, like, arms on stuff. If you angle it just right, it really looks like the most horrifying thing you've ever seen really wants to give you a hug, and I love that vibe. There's the doggos. Oh, yeah. Look at those guys. What? Whose idea was this? Who? Why? Oh, all the skulls, like, pushing out of the skin, like, screaming faces and stuff. Just meshed into the like hide of it. Oh, it's horrible. It's so grim. That's some Bear from Annihilation nonsense, which I won't put a clip in. Partially because it might get copyright claimed, but also because there will be those of you who do not know the Bear from Annihilation, and I think you should be given the choice as to whether to look that up yourself, as opposed to being subjected to it, and I would genuinely use the phrase subjected to it. It's not nice. It's not good. I mean, it is good, but it's also... Just YouTube it, you'll be fine. Probably. Or don't. Maybe don't. Anyway, Horrible Doggos. I love these guys. I really, really like them. The one with the face... I mean, do they all split open like that? Like, I don't mean model-wise, /miniature-wise, /STL-wise. I just mean, like, is that what that particular creature does? Do they all have the split down the centre of the head? Because that is a really fun idea. I really like that. I have to admit, looking at the other two, I think maybe they do. I think that might just be a thing that they have. Like, oh, God. Really horrible. Like, really horrible. Again, not a criticism. I love really horrible stuff. Yeah, there he is. Look at all the faces poking out. Ugh. Oh, what a way to come back, to go. I don't know. Yeah, it really seems like they do just have that, these dogs. The whole split down the middle thing. Also, you can just sort of make out what was the original creature. That's very cool. That's very cool. I thought the eye placement was a bit weird, but it's not if you look at it as being a smaller creature that is like swollen and kind of mutated. Oh, that's nice. That's a fun detail. You know, I feel like something that Bestiarum does that's very them is certain textures. Like, they do texture just a bit different to everyone else, I find. A lot of it feels more gnarly when it comes to skin and metal, you know? That is absolutely horrifying. What the hell is that? Oh my god. Just feels like an exhibit meme, doesn't it? We put a mouth on your mouth so that you can bite whilst you bite. Like, what the hell is that? Absolutely horrific. Love it. He looks friendly. Let's be honest. He looks friendly. He's going to give you a big lick. That's what's going to happen. Or he's going to, you know, eat your liver and nothing else whilst you're still alive. It's difficult to tell. Oh, yes. Oh, now that is very much my sort of thing. The Balefire Gargoyle. Absolutely love that. I love the armour. I love the proportions. The head. The way that it's kind of opening in this big screech. I absolutely love the wings. The wings are fantastic. All that kind of cracked stone and stuff going on at the back of them. Oh, it's so good. All those skulls pushing through the armour at the top. This is so cool. I'm an absolute sucker for their bigger sort of creature designs, and this is right up there. This is one of my favourites immediately. Again, really like the base. Lots of texture. Love all the gravestones and stuff. Looks so fun. Oh yes. Oh, so good. I hadn't really noticed the tail before either. The tail looks great. And that massive like brazier staff. Oh yes. And then we've got this lot, the untethered souls, just little little faces full of fire and presumably pain floating around the place. Multiple faces as well on that one there. In fact, yeah, no, there's a couple in each, isn't there? They're sort of just roiling around and forming and then disappearing again. Oh, lovely. Well, I say lovely, that's horrifying, but you know, you get the idea. Really nice mix of expressions as well. Really nice mix of expressions on those. They could have just made them all a bit sort of like generic screamy, but we've got a bit of anger, we've got some despair, we've got like a different like face shape on quite a few of them. Very nicely done. Love these lads. Absolutely love them. What a release. That is I say things like this a lot when it comes to Bestiarum. I say that that's been one of my favourites, or like that's a new favourite. It's just because every time I think they've done something and I'm like, that's not going to be top now, because that's perfect for me. I absolutely love that. It perfectly suits my taste when it comes to this sort of miniatures. I always think they can't possibly do another one that I'm like, no, that one is perfect. I thought the last one was perfect, but that one is actually perfect. But they keep doing it, which is why I love them so much. Oh, what a lot of horrible creatures. A lot of horrible, unfortunate, tortured, horrific souls. Brilliant. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think of that lot in the comments down below. There'll be a link to Bestiarum in the description, and it's not a sponsored video, this one. I just wanted to talk about some cool miniatures that I saw. So, I mean, that's what the rest of this channel is, so not exactly out of the ordinary, is it? Thank you very much for watching. As I say, let me know what you think, and I will see you for the next one.